Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about catastrophe thinking, and the reason why that's relevant to today is because, for those that don't know, I set myself a challenge to do 30 videos in 30 days, so a video a day, and I actually missed yesterday, which was Thursday. I felt, a range of emotions about sort of whether that's a failure or not, and there's reasons which I'll go into as to why I missed yesterday. But catastrophe thinking, the best example I've got of it is when I used to go to the gym 6 times a week when I had sort of a normal job and I used to go after work. If I missed one day, it was very easy for that to slide into 2 days, 3 days, maybe even a week of not going because of that one day. And that, I think, is called catastrophe thinking, and it's not very healthy, and it can be quite hard to get back on the horse after you've sort of let yourself down, especially if you've sort of made a goal in your head and you want it to go a certain way and then it doesn't go that way. It can be quite hard to sort of get back in the groove. However, I'm going to try my damnedest to not let that happen. I don't want to be guilty of catastrophe thinking. And so here we are. I'm in an M&S car park at the moment. I'm filming a video and I'm going to get back in the groove. The reason why I didn't upload a video yesterday, for those that don't know, I work in Aviemore up in Scotland, and I drove all the way down to Glencoe on Wednesday. During the day I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off, so it's Friday today. I'm heading back to Aviemore to go to work tonight at 7:30, but I had Wednesday and Thursday off, so I drove to Glencoe on the Wednesday, uploaded my video for the day then, and then I met up with someone on the Wednesday. We went to the pub for some food. I had haggis for the first time, which actually isn't, I didn't know whether I was going to like it or not, but it's pretty tasty. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a bit like mincemeat, I guess. Maybe they use different spices and stuff, but I had it with turnip and mash, I think it was, and some gravy. And it was pretty tasty, to be fair. I enjoyed it. Yeah, +1 for haggis and being a fan. I'm not sure whether I would get it over sort of like a burger or something like that if I had a preference, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to experiment with it, and I did. But I didn't film it, and I didn't film anything really on the Thursday either. I filmed a few bits and bobs which I can show you, some nice views that I saw. But that's another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today in terms of why didn't I film it, and do you need to film everything? And I was enjoying being in the present moment. Equally, I do want to do more videos where I show what I get up to, what I eat, how I bop around in the van and what that sort of looks like. However, at the moment with this 30-day challenge, it has been more about mindset. It's been more about routine, structure. And I guess yesterday I sort of felt a bit, I felt like I didn't know what my story was going to be, like how I was going to craft a video and what it was going to be about. And because of that not making sense in my head, I opted instead to just enjoy the moment, enjoy having some company, enjoy going around and exploring and seeing different things, and not feeling the pressure of having to film it and turn it into something. And there's something to be said about that. Like, I do think it's important to have a balance, especially when you're posting content and doing things. There's an analogy where people say that if you don't film it, did it even happen? And I don't want to be guilty of that, like where I feel I have to film everything in order to sort of prove that it happened. You imagine being at a concert. You can either whack your phone out and film it the whole time, or you can sort of immerse yourself fully in the moment of that concert and just watch it unfold. And I think there's a balance there somewhere. Like, you might want to capture the memory, and you might want to capture sort of like the vibe, so that you can sort of rewatch it and re-immerse yourself in that memory. But equally, is it okay to just sort of exist in that moment and see it with your eyes, and that just be okay? So, these are all things that I'm still juggling with. These are all things, I don't have answers to any of this stuff. It's all things that I'm learning to figure out as I go through it. But yeah, I didn't, what I don't want to do is see me missing a day as a failure and then sort of go, oh, okay, well, it's all done now. I might as well not complete the challenge. No, I'm getting back on the horse. We're going to get back on making videos and let it slowly make sense how I want to move things and in what direction I want to move things as I sort of feel it and as it sort of unfolds. I think it's important to sort of note as well that I don't actually feel that guilty about missing a day yesterday. And in the past, and I'm just going to use the gym example again, I would have set up a challenge where, say, I'm going to go to the gym for the next 3 weeks, 6 days a week, and I'm going to eat X, Y, and Z. And if I let myself down, if I had a cake when I didn't plan on having a cake, or if I didn't go to the gym on one of the days that I said I was going to, if I didn't reach perfection, I held myself so accountable to perfection that if I didn't do it, the kind of come down off of it, the feelings of like, oh my God, you're a failure, you've let yourself down, you said you were going to do something and you didn't. That's what sort of enabled the catastrophe thinking and sent me into sort of a spiral where then I let it happen. I let a week go by without getting myself back on the horse. And so because I'm aware of that and that I used to do it, I'm now not allowing myself to repeat that behavior. And in turn, I'm not feeling like I've let myself down. I'm not feeling like guilty about it. I'm almost just, it is what it is. It's okay. You can just get to the next day and make another video. You know, it's super easy. And if the goal was to make 30 videos and I only end up making 29 or 28 or 27, that's still better than the previous month where I made a fat zero. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can aim for the, what is it they say? You aim for the stars, but you get for the moon, or you aim for the moon and you hit the stars. It's, you know, it's okay to have a goal. You know, let's say you wanted to earn £50,000 in a month, in a year, 50 grand in a year, and you only get to 46,000. Is that the end of the world? Like, okay, you're 4 grand shy of your goal, but you've still got 46 grand. That's pretty good. You know, it's like focusing on the positives as opposed to focusing on what you didn't do, what the negatives are. It's about focusing on what you did get and what you did do. And so I feel quite nice, and it feels quite nice to sort of be in that frame of mind with it all. And I'm excited to just, you know, get back in the groove and get uploading some videos for the rest of the week. And I've got some ideas of the next couple of videos that I want to put out there. So yeah, you know, it's good. You know, even though I'm saying I've brought some things up with the catastrophe thinking and with, you know, do we need to film everything? It's not like I'm actually down about it. It's more just sort of considerations. They're interesting topics that other people might be going through. I certainly went through them. I've certainly experienced them. And I just feel fortunate that my brain isn't allowing myself to go into that catastrophe kind of thinking. It feels good. So that's a wrap on today's video. This will be going up today. I am on my way. As I say, I'm in an M&S car park at the moment. Got myself a nice little meal deal. Going to get myself back to the campsite, stick my awning back up so that I'm ready to go again tomorrow. I've got work tonight, 7:30 till 11:30, so I'm going to go get that squared away. And yeah, I hope you all had good days yesterday, and I shall see you tomorrow for today's day 7, technically, even though I missed day 6. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. All right, peace out. Oh, I just spoke to my dad, and I was telling him a little bit about today's video and what I'd kind of was going through in my mind. And he has told me like a really good analogy that I just want to repeat. And he said it was like a little bit like going up a step ladder. And he said, and sometimes life happens and you might need to take 2 steps back down the step ladder. And the important thing is to not get off the step ladder. And that's, I kind of think, depicts the catastrophe thinking. Like, you can sort of just, rather than allow yourself to take 2 steps back and then sort of get back on the groove and go back, like 2 steps back, 1 step forward, you just eject yourself from the step ladder. And that's what it's important not to do. And it's also important to recognize that maybe you make 6 or 7 or 8 steps up the step ladder, and just because you take 2 steps back doesn't mean you're at square one. You're still halfway up or you're still a quarter of the way up. And yeah, I really like that analogy. So I just wanted to quickly add that in. All right, see you later. Bye.